So this is the Falcon Alpha, and as you guys can see, it is stunningly beautiful. It's designed by Jayson, and as you can see, it has
air intake, afterburner,
and 6 total hard points, and they can carry missiles and stuff like that. And it's just stunning. It's beautiful. I love this plane. As you can see, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Okay, it's just incredibly beautiful. So for this plane, you're going to need your pen and paper. That works perfectly for this plane. And yes, it is a little hard, but I'm going to try to explain the hard steps. That's why I decided to do this tutorial, just to explain a little bit. And so that, and if this video can reach 10 likes, then I'll do a tutorial on the F-16. As you see, it's stunning, it's beautiful, it's amazing. So let's get 10 likes if you want to see tutorial. If you want to see a tutorial on the F-16. So anyways, let's get right into the tutorial. Pull it down. And now we're gonna unfold the whole symbol here, and we're gonna have 2 points at the top, and the top here is gonna be underneath the model. And so you pull out here, and then you hold here. Then you take your finger here and just pull them apart. And then you flip it over again, and you bring in the bottoms here and here, and you collapse in the sides here to the center again, and then you reposition it so that you have the points here. So you see, and then you want to squash fold this flap here by taking your finger inside here. You can't. Can you bring the light here? So you want to squash the S part here. So as you see, and so you collapse them in like so. So it'll be like that, and then you keep folding it, and just make sure that the layer here is going to the inside, so like that. And same thing here, just make sure that it's going inside. You just pull that up, and you can now collapse it down. If that was too hard, I'm sorry. You might need to just need to rewatch and just do whatever works for you. So now you have the sides flap here, and you're just gonna fold them out. The creases they're already there, as you see. Okay, so now you want to take this edge here, and you want to fold it over along the bottom here, from here to here. You want to fold it along the edge. Just like that. Same thing here. Make sure that, and just make sure that they meet here, just at the same point. So now you fold the edge here to the edge there. Same thing here. Fold that edge to this edge. Then you take the edge here and fold it to the edge here. And sometimes it will kind of do that. So as you see here, and you can turn over like. So what's gonna happen is it's gonna go all the way to the tip there, but sometimes if you're not super symmetrical, it can kind of fall out of position. But it's not a huge deal. I can actually fix that, so just continue just doing the step. Don't worry about it for now. So as you see, it's the same thing. It's the same thing here. So don't worry too much. So now you're just gonna fold this down, and you turn it over, and you want to fold these flaps up, and you want to fold along here, and then from like here to here, yeah. And you bring that up, and you want to just flatten it here. And what should happen is that this point should go to right there. And so now you can fold this whole edge over here, just like that, so you get a nice crease. And you can unfold that, and you do the same thing here. You pull this down, and you fold along there, and you match that, and make sure that it doesn't have to it doesn't have to be exactly there, but symmetry is always important. So just keep that in mind. Now you fold the side here to that, and you unfold, and you want to continue this from here to here. Should go straight through the point. And the same thing here. Just make sure that the wings are symmetrical and all that stuff. So now you fold this part over from here to here, just like that. Turn over, and you match, just like that. Now you fold the edge here to land here. Turn over and match. Just like that, and you take the edge on this side, and you fold it to lay over the edge from here to here. So just like that. Flip it over, match, and now you can unfold this. Well, not like unfold, but just like open that portion. Just open and the whole thing up, and you lay it back down, and you spread these out. Just like so, and then you can fold these down. And now we're gonna fix other part here. So just fold it down, and you open up here, and you want to just pull this out, and you lay it back down, and it should land on the center. And while you do that, you want to kind of push this up, push it to the right, and then you can flatten. Do that like it's supposed to be like this now. So just keep oh my god, my stomach is like fucking dying. I don't know what's going on. So anyways, like it's not supposed to like curve down. So as you see, for me it kind of curves from here down there. Like that's not supposed to happen, but if it does, it's not a huge deal. So it can be a bit annoying. So you do the same thing here. So you pull this out, and you pull this down, and you kind of push, like if possible, kind of hold it up here, and then you kind of push down. But sometimes it doesn't really do it. So see, for me, I did the curve again, but it should be good. So now you take the layer here and you fold the top down and you collapse it, and now you can actually just flatten the down here, and as you see now, now it comes to the point there. So you take this again, you take the top here down and you collapse it, and still not the same thing here, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so now we're gonna open sync these two flaps here. So I'm gonna show you. So you kind of hold it out and then you just pull. You just kind of hold here, and then you kind of pull this out. So it should be like that. So now you collapse it down from here to here and here to here. So you should collapse it down from here to here. So as you see, that was just here, and you kind of hold this up to fold along here, and you can collapse the whole thing down, but you want to make sure that you want the layers to be like this. So it's like the same thing here, but it should be like this now, and then you collapse it down. So that's it. You pull this up and you grab here that you kind of hold here, and then just push it out. That was kind of fun the way I said it. Just push it out. Okay, so now you fold down here and you fold this up just like that, and you make sure that it looks like this, and you fold it, yeah, just fold, and then you fold it back. Okay, so now we're gonna it will fold the layer here from the point. So what's gonna happen is that the line from here to here is gonna end up being parallel to the edge here. So it's gonna be directly on top of that. So from here, so you can take your finger inside here, and you want to just push this out, just push this over until that you see the crease from here to here. So it's starting to hit the point, so as you see there, and you can kind of lay it down, and you want to just pop that out, and you just want to fold along here. So just pull this down, that just along the line, and it creates the edge here, and that's gonna be over this edge behind it. So it should be directly on top of it, and you have that. You want to let me just open the flap up here so you guys can see. So you just want to push this out so you have some space to see. So you fold along there again, and then you want to see behind, so as you see there, and then you position the paper so that it lands over the edge there. So as you see, so now, yeah, so it's directly on top of the edge there, and you can flatten it down like that. So it should be like that now. You can just pull this up, and you want to just continue the crease from here to there, and then you fold this down from that from this line out. So you just fold along there, and you collapse this down just like this. I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna do it a bit fast now, so yeah, fold along that, you open that up, and it will fold from here, and you make the edge the crease here, you land it on that, and then you push this out, and you push this, and that was almost perfect. That was almost perfect. Didn't even have to try that hard. Just like that. Open that up, and you crease this to this point there, and you fold this flap down, and then you fold that down. So yeah. So it's not too hard, but I'm sure that you get the hang of it. So now you fold you fold along here from here. You fold the flap up. Same thing here. Fold the flap up. Okay, so now you fold this edge here to the edge there. Now we're just holding the creases for the hard points. So you want to just fold this out from, it should be from here to there. And I can zoom in just if you don't understand. Fold this edge to the crease there. And you unfold that, and you do the same thing here. Making sure that, yeah. So you don't want that to happen. You want it to be straight. You want it to be, yeah. So you want the line to hit the corner there. And you fold the edge here to that line. Just make sure that it comes to a point. And you unfold that, and you do the same thing here. So fold this. Oh. Okay, so now we're going to kind of open sync this, and you want to kind of pop this up. So you pop the section up here, and you fold along the edge from here to here, and then you collapse this whole thing down, and you want the layer here. Oh, this is kind of hard step, but you should kind of have. So you should have. So it should be like this, and you can just collapse it down. Now that's probably the hardest step here. So I'm sorry if you couldn't really do that, but it's not that hard. Like it just kind of like opens ink this edge here or this area here. So I'm gonna try and show you again. So you open that, and you push this, fold along here to here and here. And while you do that, you want to make sure that you also fold along here, and the edge here is going to touch this part here. So just pull it, then collapse it. Okay, so now you fold the hard points by by just inside reverse folding the creases that you already made. It's not that difficult. Just do that. Fold this over. Do the same thing here. Fold this back. Fold it back the other way. Go back again. And you take this. Fold it over. And mine was a little bit bad, but yeah. Same thing here. For that. And I'm gonna do this a bit fast because I know that you will be able to do this step. And I'm not trying to make the video like super long. So, and I've already explained a lot so far, so I'm gonna try and not explain a lot, but I'm still gonna cover the complex folds and stuff like that. Okay, so now you can go ahead and fold the ace down, folding along the crease and just continuing it down, and you can flip it over, and you want to reverse fold these flaps, so you do this, and this is just the tail fin, so you fold it back along that side, and again you go back to this side, open that up, fold along the biggest crease. Take this, folding along the edge. That's where the crease is, and you fold it back to where the last crease is. Okay, so you can flip it over now, and you fold these up. You want the edge to land on the edge here. Make sure at the part here that it doesn't slide, because sometimes they will kind of slide, so be sure that the portion here doesn't slide away and stuff like that. And then you open up the pocket here and you squash fold it down from there. Same thing on this side. And just make sure that it doesn't slide, so just position the paper if you need to. And you squash fold this. And you can flip it over, and you want to fold the tail ends so it hits here. And you hold it, and then you flip it over, and you should hit so it hits that point there, just like that. And then you can do the same thing here, just start here, then kind of fold it in half to match, just like that. Nice and simple. Now you can fold the tail, and then you can fold the tips from right there, and you make this parallel. And you reverse fold them. Okay, you flip it over, and you want to, okay, so you want to fold from here to that, and you don't want to follow the line from here to here. You want to, like, I get a slightly different like angle to it. So if you see, so I can show you. Just give me a second. I'm gonna just perform it first, so you guys see. Okay, so here. So you see from here and to right there. So as you see, here's the previous line, and it's slightly different. And you reverse fold that line, so this flap is underneath. Be sure to not fold along the the other line. And then you do the same thing here. So I'm just gonna do like a shortcut by just kind of folding this. Just like that. Now you can fold the flaps here down, and you pop it up and you fold it down. Same thing here, you fold that down, pop it up, and you fold it down. Now you can fold this, and then you can fold the flap up from here. And you want to fold this edge here to the crease there. And you lay it back down. Okay, so now you can flip it over, and you want to crease the tail fins over the edge, as you see. That, fold it up, fold this up, and just crease really good here. Okay, so you fold on there to right there, and you're gonna have to hold the paper so it doesn't slide here. Kind of hold it down, and you use your thumb to guide the direction of the fold. So you want to, yeah, so you just fold it to right there, and you should probably add a folding stone on this step, because this is a little bit thick, and yeah, it makes it leaner. So you should get a folding stone. It lays a lot and nice down. So you do the same thing here. Hold so it doesn't slide. Like so. Yeah, it's good. Turn over. And you want to roll these two here from, yeah, these two flaps. Just do this. Pull them in a little bit. Same thing here. Just like that, and then you turn over and you jet for the model, but we're not finished yet, so don't get too excited. So you want to so yeah, you just want to fold it to that, and you make sure everything is symmetrical. You lay it flat, and here too you should get a folding stone. So, but you don't have to. But yeah, as especially here, like you should really erase this part down, and also here down here. This is also kind of important. Just like that, and then you fold that in, but don't fold it all the way to the top. Yeah, just leave a little bit of gap because it could tear. So you just roll them in, just like that. That was a bit, yeah. Should be like this, and now you can unfold the folds here, and you spread it down, and you lay it down again, and then you can fold all this down. Make sure that there's no. Just make sure that there's no trapped paper, because sometimes that can, yeah. So now I want to wrap this whole portion from here to here, and you're gonna wrap it on top. So it should be on top. So what you can do is you can pull. So yeah, so I just kind of hold here, and then you can just fold this out, and then you pop this portion out, and then you see the space from here to here. You want to fold along that, and you should have this part like popping up a bit, and then you just continue that, and then you fold it behind along this edge that's like forming, and then you lay it back down, and you reposition here so it's back to its normal shape, but it's just a layer here on top. So it's not that hard, but yes, that's a really confusing fold. So you do the same thing here. You pull it out, and you pinch here, drag it out, fold along the edge here, and continue that to that point. And you see the edge here. Want to fold it behind that. Okay, so now you're going to open the portion here, and you're gonna pop this out. So as you see, so you just pop this out, and you crease. Then you fold it along the crease from here to here. So just like that, and then you can collapse it down again. Same thing here. And you want to fold this out, and you want to fold it from the nose to down there. Same thing here. Folding from the nose to down there. Just make sure that it's all symmetrical. Okay, so now you wrap the layer here underneath again. So you pull this out. It kind of helps to start here and just kind of pull this out, and then you continue here, then you push it backwards, then you pinch along here, and then you just reposition and the flaps here, and there you go. So that is a little bit hard, but hopefully you've been able to understand. I can try and explain here too. So you gotta pull this up, then you pull this back, folding along the crease here on top, and then you can just, like, you don't have to do a lot. You just gotta pinch here, and just kind of pull it back, and then you see here that you have the layers here. You want to just pull them to the previous orientation, so it should be like this. And you might have some problems here, and you have the flap here, and you're just gonna kind of all this hold it inside to land on the same as here. Then you just fold it over. That is a bit hard, but anyways, it should be like this. And when you turn it over, it should be like this. So now we want to grab this whole front section here, and we want to just pull it down and be sure to not tear, and you spread the ace out. And if they don't cooperate, you can just go inside here and just make sure that it's all clean. Pull it down. We're almost finished. We're getting close to the finish, so don't worry, guys. Okay, so now for a test model, for a model, you don't need to fold ace like into thirds. You don't want to fly this plane. You don't have to do this. So take the ace 2 here. The lighting sucks, man. I just take these two here, and I fold the almost to the center, but not all the way. Maybe just like that. So I suggest that you do this first, and you know like how to fold this plane. You can watch Jayson's tutorial, and he will teach you like the parts here to fold in thirds and to do that stuff. So if you just on a model, then I suggest you do this. Just don't fold into thirds. Just kind of leave a little bit of space from the middle and stuff, and make sure you crease this very nice. Okay, so now you fold this edge here to land on the edge here. This is gonna be the air intake that we're gonna be folding here. You unfold that, do the same thing here. You take this edge, you lay it. You just continuing it from there to there. So now you want to hang them in together, but at the same time you want to pop these edges out. So like should be like this, and the creases should already be there, and you collapse them down. Fold it back over. Okay, you want to fold it straight down on the point here, and you lay it over itself, so it should be parallel to the bottom. And then you unfold that, and you fold this the tip to the crease, and you open this up, and you fold this in 2 times to where the crease, to where you folded the crease and stuff like that. Okay, and you collapse it down again. Okay, so now you want to fold this tip here to there, and you're gonna just fold this up, and you land on there. So now we're gonna fold add a flap here to fold the hard points. But if you want to, you can skip this step. That's actually what I did when I was trying to learn this plan. So I suggest that you do it. So, oh yeah, I suggest you don't do this step like at first. But if you've done everything correctly so far, then and it shouldn't be a problem, to be honest. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of fold from there to right there, and you're gonna take your finger and you want to kind of wash all this over, and you land on the point. So as you see, we made a crease from there to there, and you just collapse this down just like this. Then you fold it up and you bring this flaps in, and you bring this side to the middle, and then you make this parallel to the crease here. Doesn't have to be exactly, but it helps to get it exactly. So try your best if you can. So now you open this, you push this up. So now we're gonna pinch squash this this flap. So we're gonna push and you're gonna pinch it down while you squash all this. And it should, okay, yeah. So it should be like this at first, and then you pinch this this portion here, and you make sure that it goes yeah. So and then you pull this to the inside. So all that the flap here just goes up to the inside. So that's the one hard point, and then do the same thing here for that tip to this. Okay, it's been recording for an hour. That's all. That's how much I've explained. Make sure that just make sure I should take the top here. And fold it down to the point there. Fold that up for the layers. And then you can kind of fold it in half to match the angle. Yeah, that's good like that. That's good like this. Pull that out. You squash fold it, and you pinch, and you keep squash folding it, and you take this flap here, just fold it to the inside of the layer, just like that. The S one was kind of ugly, but try your best. Okay, so now you can flip it over, and okay, so now you can fold this in like so. And you double that up, then fold it in again, just like that, and then you do the same thing here. Double that up, and you roll it back. Okay, so now for the final parts here, you're just gonna open this up, and inside reverse fold these flaps to match each other, and I'll show you. So you open that up, and you inside reverse fold it, so that the edge here is parallel to this the gap here, just like so. And for the smaller flap, you want to take the bottom edge here. You take the bottom, so you take the bottom just like that. And the reason why is because that allows you to lock it down. So, but we'll get to that a bit after. So inside others for that. So just make sure, just make sure that it goes inside there, because sometimes it won't do that. Okay, and you match that to the other flap. Kind of be like this. God damn it! It keeps like popping up.
There's one I hold in place. It's really annoying sometimes. Okay, finally got it.
Never mind. Oh, there we go. Okay. Just make sure that stays. Not even that's perfect. Wow. It should be like this. Yeah. So when you flip it over, it should be like this. So you do the same thing here. You just kind of fold it in half, and you match it, and you match everything up. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever to edit. Just like that. Make sure that you take the bottom here. There's a lot of layers, but yeah, that's good. It's good like this. So there we go. So now it should be like this so far. Well, that's kind of ugly, but anyways. So now you want to fold this out, just there, and you fold it, and then you fold all that out, and then you fold the layer over here. It should be like this, and that holds it together. Now the small flap, you do the same thing here on this side, and at this end, and do the same thing. Here it didn't go. Oh, there. Yeah. So you do the same thing, and just folding it out from there to the tip there. Then you can just stand these points. You stand them up, and you repeat the same thing for this side. should be like this. And now you want to bend here. That's that little crease there. You want to bend that. You make the jet fold a lot easier. And you jet fold. And make sure that at this part it doesn't pop up. Just make sure that you hold it down here so it doesn't pop up. And that went quite well. Just continue the jet fold. Like it's really thick here, so just make sure that you flatten everything. And you refold your locking here, so you fold it in. So that's why we did this earlier, because it would be impossible. So yeah. Okay, so there we go. And you want to start out by folding up the tail fins. That's just how that's how I do it. And then you fold up the wings here. Just make sure they're not like sloppy. Okay, so and just make sure that everything is clean and all that stuff, and you shape it to where this edge. Yeah, so you just fold out the tail fins. To where the crease that you already made. And you make sure that the tail fins they're at the same height and all that stuff, and you flatten out the wings, and now you open up the air intake, as you see, and you roll the afterburners however you want. And you shape it till you're satisfied. And there is the Falcon Alpha. So hopefully you have enjoyed this tutorial, and you make sure to share this video so it gets recommended to more people and etc. And yeah, so that's how to fold this beautiful paper airplane. And like I said, if this video gets 10 likes, then I'll then I'll do an F-16 tutorial. So yeah, so that's been it. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Take care, guys, and I'm gonna take fucking forever to edit this video, but hopefully it'll be worth it. So yeah, that's been it. Peace out, and we've been recording for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, so peace.